Oh my god, the amount of content is just too overwhelming. Hey, how you doing? My name is Santito, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Today, we are going to be going over the EZA information for LR MUI GOKU and LR SSBE VEGETA. Yes, that is correct. Their EZA info has dropped fairly recently. Although, of course, as always, I'm a little late. It dropped earlier this morning at like 3 in the morning, as you can see. So we are going to be going over that in today's video, but I said the amount of content is overwhelming because we've got this stuff going on. We've got stuff on global going on, enough for 2 whole videos. And then I've also wanted to put out other videos anyway. We also got like events and stuff going on JP. It's insane. Of course, I am not a JP player. I am a global player, but I'm still going to be going over all the 9th anniversary stuff that's going on, or at least I'm going to try to, because there is legitimately a lot of content going on. I was pooped after doing 2 videos in one day. It was crazy. It was too much for me, and now we've got more videos to film than I can count on my one hand here. I do have 2 hands, just on one hand, sorry. So, it's a lot. I know, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy guy. I'm not used to posting a lot, you know? Although that is going to change. So we need to start crapping these videos out. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, you know, it's a lot of content going on. But you know what? That's just more for us to do, more for us to intake, more for us to have fun with. So we are going to get into it. We're going to start with going over MUI's kit, and then we will go over to SSBE Vegeta's kit. And of course, these guys are the 6th anniversary units, so they cannot be fumbled, or at least they shouldn't be. We have yet to see an anniversary unit's EZA be fumbled in any of the prior anniversaries. So let's see. We should be cooking here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard to avoid all the videos and stuff. I haven't watched any of the videos, but what I will say is I've heard people talking about them. That stuff is just unavoidable. And according to certain people, these guys might be like legitimately top 5 in the entire game, like top 2 or 3 potentially, according to Truth. That's a tweet that I saw. So yeah. Let's get into it though. Let's go on and read the kits here. So thank you to DBZ Dokkan Battle Wiki as always for providing translations. We appreciate you. Be careful. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad, but we're gonna open up in a new tab. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay, let's go through the kit. Starting now. You got no time to waste. There's a lot of stuff to record. All right, leader skill, Miraculous Awakening and Reps of Universe 7, 180% to stats and key 3 key. Super attack, 12 key, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, colossal damage to enemy, high chance of performing a crit for 1 turn, and all allies chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% for 1 turn. Nice, nice. We like that support in the super attack. That's really cool. 18 key, massively raises attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to enemy, then a high chance of performing a crit for 1 turn, and all allies chance of performing a crit plus 7% for 2 turns. Again, pretty good. Those are seemingly stacking effects, so you put this guy in slot 1, he gets off like 3 or 4 supers, and allies are going to be critting a bunch. So insane. The amount of support going on in the superheroes team so far has been crazy. Normally I would react in a very negative way by not seeing any defense in the 18 key or 12 key, but this guy is a dodge character, so I'm not as concerned. Although, you know, they did EZA, so I am looking for a jump in power. So not seeing the defense in the super attack isn't necessarily too disheartening, but it'd have been nice to see. You get what I mean? So whatever, let's just carry on. Passive skill, here we go. Attack and defense 200%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 77% when HP is 77% or more. Okay, cool. You get this guy turn 1, he's already going to be at full power. Well, unless there's no building up, but there probably is. That's only the first line of the passive. There's about fucking 50. So here we go. Key plus 7, oh my gosh, and evades the enemy's attack, including super attack for 1 turn. Wow, from the start of this guy's first turn. That is incredible. Guaranteed dodging for his first turn and 7 ki. That was something with these guys. I feel like their ki mechanics, I mean, the ki mechanic wasn't great for either this guy or Vegeta's. They just got like ki at the start of turn. But now, I mean, that is the case still. But 7 ki is way better than what they were getting before. All right, let's continue. Chance of launching an additional super attack plus 77%. Okay, interesting. Chance of evading enemy's attack plus 77%. Okay, plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack plus 7% with each attack evaded within the turn. Wow. Wow, that is good. That is good. So before, this UI Goku would have just a great chance, so 70% chance to dodge. Now he has 77 and it stacks. So sort of like Hirudegarn, right? I think Hirudegarn was like that. And Yamcha. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. I think that's right. Whatever. Let's just keep going. Okay? Oh my gosh. What am I seeing here? Ki plus 2 up to 10. And defense plus 30% up to 150%. With each attack evaded. Oh my god. What? Oh my lord. I don't want to stop and like we'll just go over everything at the end, but holy crap, that is insane. Plus an additional attack plus 77% and performs a critical hit when activating the active skill or when ki is 24. Nice. Yeah, 24 ki. Yeah. We like to see that. That is for sure very, very nice. If HP is 77% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn, revives with 77% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd once only. Wow. Okay. I mean, like, very easy revive condition. Before it was not that easy. These guys were the original revive characters in Dokkan Battle. Their conditions weren't the best. These are much better. Love to see that. Okay, cool. Very, very easy. 77% or less, and then they have to die or an ally on the turn has to die, and then boom, you're good. That's very, very, well, much easier compared to what it was before. All right. Plus, an additional ki plus 7. Dude, what is with all this ki? Holy crap. They are not going to be, they are always going to be at 24 ki is what I was trying to say. Ki plus 7 and attacking defense plus 77% starting from the turn in which a character or an ally's revival skill is activated. Okay, so this guy, either his active skill gets activated or somebody else's, and then he'll have that buff up, which is fantastic. Evades enemies' attacks starting from the turn in which the character's revival skill is activated. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This guy has an insane amount of dodge. He is like a dodge or die character, but even the amount of defense that he will have is totally acceptable, even for the content we have in the game. Once the content and difficulty of these fights just gets higher and higher and higher, then he will become more of a dodge or die character. But I mean, the amount of dodge that he has already is incredible. Just give him more in his hidden potential system, and pretty much as long as he gets the first attack off as a dodge, then, you know, he's already cooking. So this is fantastic. Some future proofing with like guard or damage reduction would be nice, but like I'm not even tripping off that. That's very easy to do. And then the whole revive thing, as long as you're under 77% HP at the start of turn, there's no getting around that. You are going to revive, and then you're going to get a bunch of ki, a bunch of attack and defense. I mean, this is crazy. Like, it's actually insane. Because think about it, as long as your HP is 77% or more, he's going to have that beginning buff of 77% attack and defense. And then if it's less, as long as you just die in the turn or somebody else dies, his active is, or his revive is going to pop off. I mean, it is crazy. Honestly, this kit is crazy, and I understand why people are putting him 1 and 2. putting him at 2. Sorry, 2 and 3 is what I was trying to say. But I understand why people are putting him at 2 or 3. I don't know about Vegeta yet, but just based off this, I mean, yeah, this guy's built different. 9th anniversary power creep is here. It is crazy. It is insane. It is straight insane. Let's go over to Vegeta. I mean, honestly, guys, I wish I could be reacting more, but like the level of these characters' EZAs is just like otherworldly. Like, we've never seen EZAs this powerful before or potent, and I'm just excited, honestly, for the superheroes team. Just straight up, I just want to see what the superheroes team looks like, you know. So let's get into to Vegeta's. Man, and also the other thing I was gonna say about this guy's kit, I mean, the guaranteed dodge from the beginning, and then just being able to build up that 150% defense in the passive, and then also the key. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy and bonkers. Let's go ahead with Vegeta's. So Vegeta leads powerful comeback in reps of Universe 7, 3 key and 180% to stats. His 12 key gives him greatly raising defense for 1 turn, colossal damage to enemy, and then also high chance of performing a crit for 1 turn, and all allies chance of performing a crit plus 7% for 1 turn. I think that's exactly the same as Goku's. And then 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, high chance of performing a crit, and then all allies chance of performing a crit plus 7% for 2 turns. Multi-turn support. Same thing as Goku, but at least this guy gets attack and defense on Super, and it's greatly stacking defense. Well, greatly raising defense for 1 turn. But you get both of those from the super attack. So you just launch some super attacks, and this guy's chilling. I will say Goku does not have, like, he only has 1 built-in additional super in his passive, but it is a 77% chance. It's still pretty good. I mean, that is still fine, right? So let's see what Vegeta has. So attack and defense plus 200%, which, guys, remember, these guys are LRs. Their stats are already through the roof. So giving them that crazy big, like, 200% stat buff in the passive is just, like, incredible. So that's awesome. Key plus 7 and guards all attacks for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Nice. So he has guaranteed guard. Goku has guaranteed dodge, which obviously guaranteed dodge is more powerful, but this is still good. Guaranteed guard for the first turn is still very, very nice. Because I'm assuming he's going to be building up by getting hit. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm just guessing that's what's going to happen, but we'll take the guard. We will absolutely take it. All right, launches an additional attack that has a 77% chance of becoming a super attack. Nice. That is the way we wanted it phrased. Goku's is different in the sense that he has a 77% chance of just launching an additional super attack, but Vegeta's is a guaranteed additional attack that just has a 77% chance of being a super attack, which is the way we'd prefer it to be phrased, but 77% chances is pretty damn high, so you're probably going to be seeing it rather than not, so that's still really good. Reduced damage received by 50%, plus an additional damage reduction of 10% within the same turn with each attack received or evaded, up to 30. Wow. Wowee. So built-in 50% damage reduction with the guard, and then he builds up to 30, which is the same part of his kit from, pre-EZA. He had the 30% within the same turn, but you get a baseline of 50, so it goes up to 80, which is top tier. And I like the fact that you can dodge them as well, because he is an int character, so int characters have built-in dodge, so if you dodge it, you still get that 10% damage reduction stack, which is nice. So already that 50% is cutting all the damage that you would have taken in half. That is already like top tier. That is crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. With guard for the first turn too. So, alrighty. Key +3 up to 10. And attack and defense +30 up to 120. So instead of just defense, you get attack too. Nice. With each attack performed. Okay. So it's with performing attacks, not receiving attacks. Up to 5. Wait. What? Up to +5. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Up to I don't necessarily know what the up to +5 means. So we get key +3 up to 10 and attack and defense 30% up to 120 with each attack performed up to +5. I don't know. I think that up to +5 is like not supposed to be there. I don't really know what that means, but okay. Plus an additional attack +77% and performs a critical hit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. Nice. Nice. We love to see that. We do. More attack buffing in there? Sure. Why not give it to him? We're only halfway through the passive, so let's just keep going. If the character receives attack 5 or more times in battle at the start of character's attacking turn, revives with 77% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. That was a mouthful. But essentially, if this guy gets hit 5 or more times in the battle at the start of his turn, so essentially before the turn that he's on starts, if he has previously been hit 5 or more times throughout the duration of the battle, he's able to revive. That's his revive condition. So there's like no HP lock. It's just that he needs to have been hit 5 or more times prior to the current turn, like prior to when the current turn starts. So it'll be a little hard to get there. Five attacks isn't really like too crazy, but you know, you can't use your revive within the turn. Like if you don't hit 5 attacks before your current turn, you can't use the revive until your next turn. So it's kind of tough. It seems like something that'll happen sort of later on within the fight, but that's not horrible. I think Goku's is way better for sure, because it's just 77% HP at the start of the turn, which you could be on at. You could have that active on his first turn if he's like in rotation 2 or 3. So yeah, that's way better than this, but this also isn't necessarily horrible. It's just a little bit more tedious to get. And then plus an additional key +7. An attack and defense +77% starting from the turn in which the character or an ally's revival skill is activated. Then guards all attacks starting from the turn in which the character's revival skill is activated. Nice, nice, nice. Similar kit design, but slightly different mechanics. Vegeta is also very solid. I would say Goku is better for sure, because guaranteed dodge is better than guaranteed guard. Guard just reduces the damage you received. Dodge prevents the damage you received, right? So we will take that over guard, but guard is still one of the best mechanics in the game, allowing you to take significantly less damage. Everything to you is like ineffective attacks, right? So that is incredible. This guy is definitely 3 potential. It's hard to say. Like I said, I'm not a JP player, so I don't have access to those characters. So I don't know what they feel like in game, the new anniversary characters. But I think Beast Gohan, just reading his kit, is a clear one. UI Goku, because he just dodges, and these guys, you know, power level is going up so much, like the amount of damage they're doing, they will be holding their own. Attack-wise, like damage-wise, but then also defensively, they're doing so much. And then they also do have that support built into them. They are looking really, really good. I'm excited to see what they got going on. I wish I could go more into it, but like I said, I do have other videos to record. So I'm hopefully going to try and get this one out tonight. And then we'll see if I can get a second one out. I don't really know, but there's a lot of stuff to go over. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. I think it's very clear these guys are at least top 5, at the very least top 5, but they are without a doubt very, very solid, very, very strong characters. Clearly at the top of the game right now, along with Beast Gohan. It's just a matter of who is technically above who, right? That's all it is. So thank you guys once again for stopping by. Appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing me lately, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.